What up? How we doing? Spider Omega, how's it going? Oh, that's the wrong game. Ooh, 105 stream streak, Spider. Yeah, wrong game. It's on just in case, but we're actually here to play this. Right. Um, gonna do that, and I'm gonna do this. Skip the queue a little bit on the music. Right. We should get the Ancient Stargate today. It's been a while. A lot of time has passed in-game, but wow. Are we not processing that? Oh. I guess because we're not avoiding this. I mean, fair enough. Okay. Right. So, neutronium, 33k. Weapons grade Naguada, 54k. Nearly 55. We got 8 chevron blocks. We have 8 chevrons. We need 8 chevron blocks. Very, very doable from where we're at. So, we'll start queuing those up and start working on anything that we're behind on, which seems to be Acrium. So we'll have a look at that. You still working okay? Is it just your speed? Are you just a little slow? I don't know. Right, well, potentially. But there's also a chance. I think it's just more efficient, but we would get more out of it in like a bit of a longer time. But at the same time, like, what is going on with all this stuff? Hang on. What are we missing here? The lenses? How is this stuff doing? Are you working okay? You got 64 lenses. You got 64 of this. We got the green lens. No muon dent acrium. What's gone wrong there then? What's up with you? You normally fix the thing. Where's our injection catalyst? Yeah, where'd the injection catalyst go? It might have been eaten by a crafting recipe, but like, which one? Maybe this. Yeah, it might have been this research. What are you missing? Right, the catalysts. Okay. Okay, this is turned on. I think it did it. Can I make like 10 of these? That's not too expensive. No, that's really not that bad. Okay. You're off because we're full on titanium. Interesting. Just give me like, yeah, do that. There you go. How's this looking? This has got the 14 ring blocks in and 1 chevron block in. We need 9 total, which is why we need 8 more. And then that is it. So ideally, that gets done today. Do 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 do. Well, I'm making the extra blank injection catalysts. If that isn't enough to speed this process up, then we can take a look at getting more acrium. Yeah. Of course, the usual power check. Oh, it's great. We're nearly at what, 1 quadrillion? No, 1 trillion. Not quadrillion. It's insane. This is billions, right? No, hang on. No, yeah, that is right. Wow, that's insane. Okay. I mean, sure, I'm on board. Ancient Runicalium is at 3K. What does that mean? Anyway. Blank injection catalysts are being made. Did this turn on? Am I going crazy? No. Right. It's are there broken ones in here that are no. They go somewhere though. They should be going into the canner, which is this guy. It is a little psycho today, yeah. There's a different playlist to the usual ones. It's still like Nintendo stuff, but it just seems a little bit more unhinged. Oh, well, now it's 8 of these. Oh, that does them all in parallel, huh? Wow, okay. And then what does this do? There's a way in parallel. And I guess be 4 buckets of acrium. That's pretty good. If it just keeps doing that in a loop, I'd be happy. This one's only got a 4 parallel on it, but I'm pretty sure that this thing is just really fast anyway. You're now doing 4. These guys don't need to be repaired. Okay, apparently they got repaired. So what's in here? I don't understand. If they got repaired, where did they go? The next step is for them to get canned. And then they'd be sitting in here until this thing turns on. But this thing isn't even on. So where did they go? By that which step? Well, that's what I'm saying. They're not in the cycle anywhere. I've gone through all the steps. They're not here. They're not in here. And they weren't in here. I don't think this thing uses it ever. These are used with the canner. We don't void anything, do we? Oh. It's full. The ore processing filled up at some point. Yeah. Calcite? Is that what that is? Is it barite? Be barite. I mean, while I was on the game for a long time, getting the neutronium to build up, it does make sense that this thing filled up at some point. Barrett. No, that was the thing I forgot. No, I knew. I said to myself to do it, and I just, when I was going through all the steps of doing stuff, I just didn't do it. Oh wow. Yeah, it was filled up for a while, huh? That's a bit concerning. I mean, it was a while that it was just on, but that is pretty insane. There's a lot of stuff to catch up on. This stuff's gonna be busy. Oh, all the Naquada. But we ran out of regular Naquada dust and stuff as well. Oh damn. Oh, that's rough. Um. Oh, these stupid chevron blocks. All these runic platings. Oh my god, the runic platings are just the worst. I didn't. I That's gonna take so much time. Right. Cool. Good. They're just slow. Our runic convergence and fusion stuff has been good for a while. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Yeah, do you mean in the Acrium line? Well, all the fluids in the Acrium line are uh buffered, apart from the output itself, like the Utopium Acrium. So they're all partitioned anyway, in a way. Um, the thing that made it stop was the items being full, so it couldn't ME output to the system, and that was being done here. Well, yeah, the injection catalysts. Yeah. Okay, sorry. It's just I think a lot of this stuff is called. You mean these guys? Okay. I mean, I could just put them into a drawer and it accomplishes the same thing. Where is the ME output? That's a very me way of solving it, isn't it? I don't even think I even need a quad drawer. Yeah, no, we're gonna do it, Omega, I think. Where is the ME output? Spider, the only thing that gets outputted from the injection mixer as an item is damage injection catalysts. It will change the type of acrium, but that's already being buffered with different output hatches. As far as I'm aware, the injection mixer only outputs those, I think. Unless it's like making a hell core, which is not part of the acrium line. Yeah, okay. Okay, then the assembler that repairs them can just have a drawer as well. That's fine. Where is the ME output bus? Oh, it's here. No, I just need one drawer, Spider. I don't need 3 single drawers. They're all hatches. Let me soft mallet this. The only places where I need a drawer are the output of this and the output of that. So a drawer in the assembler, or adjacent to the assembler. There we go. We can do this. I guess I could have just done that the whole time, couldn't I? I didn't need to do this. It doesn't. All this assembler does is repair it. That's its only job. Actually, no, I don't want it like that. It would be easier if I had it just here, really. If I was going to do like a wire, if I was going to do a draw, have it be all uh wireless, then I could have put it up there to show it off. Otherwise, it's just this. There you go. Right, now it's not. Now that's it. Now this this loop can't get broken because the ore processing gets full. Uh, I mean, it's got a lot to do, but I think it's gonna be fine. It does do it pretty fast. everything's just kind of a bit of a backlog for a bit, and that's okay. Yeah, and they are. How many more? Oh, so many more plating. Having one machine for this is like not enough, but at the same time, making a whole other wave generator. Oh my god. Yeah, like I'd rather not. All those energy clusters, like. Yes, I'm gonna have to. I'm actually gonna do it. I'm gonna queue up 16 of these right now. But like, oh my god, more wave generators to just speed this process up a bit. Okay. Yes, and that was just due to the fact that I needed 64 energy clusters, I think. Yeah, all the energy again, it comes from the energy clusters. So yeah, it's just all this. So the wave generator is used to make this block. This block is used to make the runic circuitry assembly station, a 138 aluminum casing. What? No electrum? Oh, bollocks. What? Hey, Data Gnome, why have I got a million electrum? How? I don't know. The only way I can think of, hey Stru, how's it going? Is through this. But this isn't even getting any. I have no idea what I've done. What? No, I wouldn't have requested a million. It does. This output bus for this is also connected to this machine, which is causing. I stop now. There we go. That's ridiculous. I can't believe that. I'm glad. I'm glad, Spider. Hey, hypercrafting. Yeah, valid. Super Fraggle, you've redeemed my build for 30 minutes. Okay. Um, right, in that case, the Stargate that I build, I place this thing down, right? This thing I can place is an item and I place it down. It's not a multi-block the same way the classic Stargate is, but it is something I can still place down, right? Not yet. Not yet, Data. No. We're very close though. Um, I'm currently sitting on 14 of the ring blocks, which is all I need. The base block and then one chevron block. I need 9 chevron blocks. Unfortunately, the thing that is slowing down the chevron blocks is the speed of the engraved plating, of the runic energized plating, basically. All this runic plating stuff slows it down immensely. So I'm queuing up more energy clusters because I want to make a new wave generator, which is something that I need to make this block, which is used to make the runic circuitry assembly station. Does that all make sense? I can't make this thing yet, so no speeding that up with a faster machine. Luckily, my gold and silver are completely fine. Exactly, super fragile. Yep, we are just gonna make another runic assembler machine. We already have this one, but this one makes the circuit boards, these guys. Which unfortunately is actually quite useful to have. Could I fit one of the... Oh, okay, glad to know that isn't working. Yeah, that wasn't great. Well, it's not a server. This can fit here. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty low. I said we'd do it on the new mod pack, but that I don't really want to touch messing with the world file. We did it in Modi Factory where we messed with it and put it on a server, and then it was a pain. So I either do it at the start of a save or not do it at all, really. I mean, I'm sure it would work fine. You know, sorting out the whole thing is a pain. It's fine. Don't worry. The next one. We'll get this. I'll get the. Where's my lumium casing? That's why I found out about the electrum. I was trying to make melodium, which needs electrum. Don't appreciate whatever happened here, but it's fine. How many Naquata coils do we need? 36. Oh, neodymium. Are you kidding me? Why the hell not? No, we never had neodymium as a problem. I bet the thing needs maintenance. I'm a little concerned on why that wasn't. I don't want it to do the Moni factory thing where the level emitters just stopped working. Yeah. I hope not. I think we're good. Neodymium will sort itself out. It's got quite a bit of catching up to do, but otherwise it'll be fine. Oh, I could do that. .28 high power casing. Right. It's just gonna work the exact same way as the other one. Okay, so when these next 16 energy clusters are crafted, we should be able to craft a wave generator, which is the last piece that we need for this thing. Missing a few other bits as well, like the grating and stuff. Um, how much glowstone's on this thing? Is there any glowstone on this thing? No, no glowstone then. Okay, so assembly grating. 85 I need. Oh wow. And an assembly control casing. Small neodymium. Okay. I need some more fusion blocks still. There. That is looking good to me. I was going to basically just do the same thing that I do on this one on the other side. Let's grab a stocking input bus and then chuck all the singularities in here. So I am. Or spotted Omega. Right, all the singularities. Cool. Yes, there was. Um, it's got a program circuit card in it, so it will change it for us. Do this. Okay. Right, blocking modes and stuff. Yes. Try and get away with 16 amps as well. Not sure I can. Wetware. Below on wetware. Neuro circuit boards. Yeah. Right, we have ads going. We'll do a geogrid. But I want to fix this first. What's wrong with you? They're all growth medium. What's wrong with you? No agar. Why no gelatin? No bone meal. Thought we were composting alliums. We haven't got any alliums. We had like a million. Right. We'll sort it out after we do a bit of geogrid, I think. The usuals, really. Nothing here particularly new or exciting, but it's fine. No, I know. Okay. A classic one. Borders 5+ countries, capital city population over 200K. I'm gonna go Austria. Sure. Population in largest city over 10% of the urban population. Okay. Uh, Ethiopia. Do you border enough countries? Probably not. Uganda. Ooh. Kenya. Sure. While we're here. Right. Flag without black. Iran. Oh, I knew it was gonna be a crap answer. I shouldn't have said it. Okay. This one I'm gonna go with Finland. No. Chile. Sure. Um, Luxembourg. Okay, fine. How about Greece? Sure. Turkey, bottom middle. All right. Hypercrafting. My goodness. Okay. Bloody rainfall ones. Shit. That was a gamble. Okay. I'm gonna go with Saint Vincent and the Grenadines. Oh, okay. I'll take it. That's a pretty good one. You know, we had only like a couple meh answers. Oh, I should say Greece bottom middle was just as good as Turkey. And Guinea in the bottom right. Cameroon, Ecuador in the middle. Oh, I was so close to saying Ecuador. And I said Chile instead. Libya, the classic. Oh, Libya's always a really good one. Yeah, okay. And then more Guineas and Cameroons. Alright, fair enough. I'll take it. That's not bad. A pretty good geogrid. Okay, so we no, I know. I think I remember it being one of the good answers last time when it was an answer, which is why I used it again. Let me just get under here. There we go. What do I have a lot of that would make me bone meal? It used to be the alliums, of course. Do we just have seeds? Oh, really? How many apples do we have? None. Oh, wow, okay. Sugarcane? Yes. Okay, we'll do sugarcane. Good shout. That is very slow. We'll see how it gets on. Realistically, it just needs to refill a lot of the buffers in the sterile clean room, and then it should be fine. Yeah, back to normal. Which means... these are crafting once again. These are crafting once again. Okay, what? The wave generator, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's what we needed. Okay. Right, and this is now doing all the runic energized plating. All this runic plating is what slows us down, but it's on its way. We have one chevron block that we can go and chuck in here. Right, all this Lapatron stuff is getting crafted still. Wave generator takes quite a while to craft as well, I'm pretty sure. 1200 seconds? ZPM though, so I reckon our new assembly lines can probably manage with it. I'm curious how long it will take though. Ideally, like, 5 minutes maybe? I don't know, ZPM, we can get it pretty low from that. UHV 16. Maybe 75 seconds then? But obviously with the TPS as bad as that, look at that, that's horrific. I guess I should just turn off RimWorld, right? Let's just turn RimWorld off. We're not going to play it. No, you're not. It's all completely optional. Um, I will say, like, just for the sake of like efficiency, it's a lot better. But I managed without it mostly. The only create stuff I really used was like a tree farm. The like ore processing stuff with the ore grinders and everything. You definitely should do it, but you can get away with not doing it. I'm still on Eater, so my early game tree looks a bit different, but you can see that all the create quests are called optional quests, right? As are the Steam ones. It basically gives you the choice of going through the Steam machines in Greg or using the create machines. But yeah, we use all the Steam stuff really. Neutronium sound is 23k. How is my Americium? Pretty non-existent. Okay. When do these guys come in? Kick in again? Not for a while. This one's nearly close. Right. I guess I'm gonna set one of these to do Americium. Right. If you want liquid Americium, you need this and chromium. Oh, no chromium, huh? Now there's chromium. I'm pretty sure this is getting electrolyzed on my like electrolyzing wall, but I imagine it's just far too slow. So we'll get a bit queued up here, and then I'll switch it back off again, see how it does. I think the demand from the auxiliary reactors is probably what caused us to run out of the chromium in the first place. All right, 34k, that'll do. And let's go check on it over here. Oh no, it just filled up with iron. Now it never fill up with iron. See how that gets on then. That should mean that this auxiliary reactor is back on and is doing liquid americium. 23k neutronium. How much weapons grade Nequada? 42k. Okay. We've got one chevron block coming. We've got the wave generator on the way. 75 seconds. Yep. Okay, that's not that bad. So then that is then used to make this block, which takes 600 seconds in the assembler. Should be more like 150 maybe. This is nuts. Helix stuff. Don't know how any of that really works yet. I think I've got an extraction machine around here. It's probably not going to last very long, but there it is. Guess I should increase the buffer on the titanium. It's on 16K. That might be insane, I don't know. I like having weapons grade Naquada, but I think I have more weapons grade Naquada than I need compared to the amount of neutronium I have. So I'm going to hold off on making any more for a little bit. Right. These chevron blocks, I need at least 5. Yeah, we just need neutronium. And the void needs neutronium as well. Also missing program circuits here. I guess because I'm missing the program circuit card in this guy. Oh crap. I had to push another pattern through when it wasn't ready yet. We just need to get this thing online. No, yeah, because we haven't got the wave generators thing yet. It's used to make the scrub laser beam concentrator and emitter. That. We get this thing, then it will turn on, and then we can trust that it'll be fine. In fact, I'll put it back in because it's probably going to be okay. This thing shouldn't take too long to craft. It is 150, okay. Which is a little longer. Maybe we'll do a little craftle in the meantime. Do you want to do a craftle, guys? I fancy a craftle. These are normally such bullshit, but let's see how it goes. Okay. It's kind of concerning. Let me do shears. Iron. Okay. And then a gold block. What? I think it is a two item shapeless recipe again. It just looks really confusing for some reason. So like Eye of Ender, Blaze, and Ender Pearl. Yeah, I think that's what we're looking at again. So try some dyes out. Blue and red. Yeah, I could try white bed and like cyan. Oh my god. The question is, how unlucky am I gonna get? It isn't blue or red. It was a purple bed. Oh, it's so silly. God damn it. um. Okay, fine. Word 500. Uh, Beams. With the E. Uh, sure. Could be that. Uh, I mean it does, but I guess it just loves them very much. Okay. We have a U. I could do flute. There's a chance that it just isn't the E, or it just with the other vowel isn't I. Um, I know we've done the S already, but I'm gonna do spike. Okay, that makes me think it's this, but now I just don't really know what is left. Drive. We did C and H. Did we do R? We did do R. Yeah, no, 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 no. That's what we're looking at, which isn't great. Um, I'm thinking it might be a third vowel, like an E or an I repeated. Oh. Well, there we go. Now we know that it's all bullshit because I did this and I have no greens. Right. So which means that the I is definitely red. And the E is definitely red. So we're looking at a yellow N. And then all these E's are wrong, which means there's actually two in here that are green. So maybe S and K. And then one of these vowels is right. Let's assume it's O. No, I have no idea. I just saw that it would allow me to do the word, and I was like, okay. So it could be this, but I don't think it is. I wanted to try snore, but it just ends in E. There's no point. Um, this is really weird because we've got greens, but like for each word. Um, Also, what is the? I guess it's S, right? It's got to be S for this top one. So it could be SP, but then where the N goes is really tricky. And then obviously either the U is green here or the R is green here. There we go. It was exactly that. Yeah, it was Spurn. The rejector refused something. It's also an island off of Yorkshire. Right, here's the thing. Whoa, that's really bad. Maybe because I was tabbed out? You'd hope so. The multi did not form. I'm missing the Enderium casing pieces. Is it Enderium casing? It's Stellarium casing. Wow. No glowstone there. Speaking of degrading, there isn't enough. Ah, that's an enriched Naquada pipe casing. I definitely didn't put in here. There you go. 8 and 105 seconds? Sure. Do your best. I'm gonna speed up this one as well. well, here are these bits. This is done. This is done. Let me come round. Boop. And boop. And replace that. Cool. Okay. So now these should both be much quicker. And there's two machines doing these, which should really help with all this crap. Could I cube another one? Ancient Stargate chevron block. Yes, I can. That is looking good. That leaves us with how much neutronium? 19k. Okay. 5 chevrons left to go. 2 currently in here, 2 currently crafting, and 5 more. And that will be the Ancient Stargate. Right, we could build a place for the Ancient Stargate to go. It could be here. Right, sure. Chisel. I kind of like this one. The bricks aren't so bad either, and then I kind of like the smooth inlaid. Right, Superfraggle did request 30 minutes of building that we never really did. So, hmm. I don't like the rounded bricks. I think they should be um just regular bricks. That's cool. Does it have the larger bricks? The massive bricks? Yes. You mean 1x1 tiles that don't have kind of textures? Okay, so you don't need the massive stone bricks then. Yeah, I'm liking this. It's just a shame that that isn't lined up with this, and then this is lined up with the pyramid. So like this is lined up with the pyramid quite nicely. It's just that it's not going to be lined up with the rest of the stuff. Make all tiles. Uh, and none of those look like a 1x1 thing. Maybe the column? I don't really know. Yeah, I mean, we can turn the nether rack into nether. Where's nether rack? I can smelt it into nether bricks and then use nether brick as well. So I think we'll do that. And there's quite a lot we can do with nether bricks. So I grab the exchanging gadget. Sure. It's gonna cost me quite a lot of lava though. Something to keep in mind. But I've got a decent amount. Cool. Okay. Um, could I bring it up to multi here? Ideally without breaking it. Can I get another one of these? I can. That's the third one queued up in one go. That's great. So this one's nearly done. This one's got a lot of stuff to do. This one's only got a few bits left to do. And then that's halfway. Neutronium's at 14k. Weapons grade acquired is at 26. Okay. I'm worried we're going to be like just shy of what we need. Right. I'll probably just put the Stargate here. I'm going to be honest. What we do with the rest of this stuff, I don't really know. I kind of like this floor, annoyingly, because it's quite expensive. If I went like 1,000 on this stuff, oh, I'm gonna do it. But that is rough. That's a lot of lava. we can use the exchanging gadget with stuff in the ME system. So we can just go ahead and start this. Bollocks, I missed it by one. There you go. Another break. We already ran out again. Is there like a darker X tones block I can use? What's this one? Oh, I didn't like that one. Oh, don't worry, Blank. Give me a second. Forge hammer. I've got a forge hammer somewhere. Like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Blank. I'll be on. We can do something then. You're the rock rush. You're not a forge hammer. You're a forming press. Okay, well that's fine. We can do it after then, or we can just do it on Sunday. It's fine. Very good, Spider. Very good. Congrats, hypercrafting. Is that 5 quad ass lines, or is that just a mix? It's 5 quads. Okay, wonderful. Cool. Uh, this rename. There you go. Okay, so what's this stuff called? Vina. What's the matter manipulator? Oh, I kind of like that as a wall, maybe. Ordered it in survival. Oh, wonderful. Oh, wonderful. Uh, let's get this stuff put in. Giant blank wall. Kind of meh, but it's fine. It's fine. I don't really know what we're gonna put down here. This could be where the nether ore processing goes. It would kind of make sense. Ooh. But we'll see. All the nether ore processing stuff. There's a lot of it. Oh god, there is a lot of it. I mean, we can fit them all in here. Is this the place we want it though? Do we want it near this thing? We got this whole acrium room here. Like it's kind of in the way. Like a mess. Oh, cheers. This is one of the less tidy bits. I would kind of prefer I do this. What, these ones? Or these ones? The placing block. I mean, it's from Create. Oh, it's not from Create. It's from Architect's Palette. It looks like the cast iron blocks from Create, doesn't it? I guess not. Nice industrial decor. What am I thinking of? They look like Create blocks, don't they? Very satisfying placing these and listening to them. Actually, I don't need these here. Hmm. I don't know what we're gonna do with this room. I guess I need to sort of know what materials we're gonna need, what machine multis are gonna have to go in here and stuff. How are the chevron blocks getting along? Making one of the rings. You're also kept with one of the rings. How long do you take? 250 seconds. Another one. How many chevrons left? 3. Wow. We are close. We are pretty close. With ads coming in 2 minutes and a load of chevron stuff queued up, I think it's a weird sound. That's better. I think that we should do a time guesser. 45,000 last time. Not bad. Pretty American. Yeah. I believe this is the. No, surely not. No, 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 no. Which one is it? Um. Okay. What year is it? Let's just do that first. 30s? No, no, it's earlier than that, I think. Which Where is that statue? Where is the yeah. Are we here? Doesn't look like it. Maybe the Spanish-American War, 1911. Oh, I don't know which one of these it is. This is just the other side of the Capitol, but I don't think it is. It doesn't look like it's the Supreme Court. But those are the only two that make like contextual sense. No, I kind of agree. Might be this one, but I don't know. I'm gonna just rip it, I think. 25. I was gonna go 1920, and then you asked that question, and I thought, oh, Spanish American War. There's the Alexander Hamilton statue. It's the Treasury Department, right? The Treasury building. There you go. Wow. I mean, that's a pretty terrible score for that one. We were so close to getting like 9,000 on that one. Really, I've been like 5 years off. If I went 1920. Don't mind me, by the way. There we go. Right. Those cameras were around in the like early 60s. It's right. It's right here, blank. It's okay. Posted a thing in the Discord. All right. Okay, that's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. I might stick the year where it currently is. I'm tempted to go a little earlier, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Like those cameras are like I think it'd be a different camera if it was later than that. Don't get baited by the color blank. Mind you, we can't get a really good look at any cars. It's like a black cab. That's not really helpful. Early? Okay. I might go 64. Oh my god, he was right. It is 73. Bollocks. Hold on, blank. Okay. Yeah. Was basically all my thinking there. Looks pretty central as well. You think it's Malaysia, blank? I'm pretty sure that's Thai. And then yeah, very modern phones. Just to have a look. Just to have a look. No. Okay. I am happy with that. Do I want to do 2023 or 2024? I'm gonna do 2024. It was Cambodia. We were all wrong. All right, it's getting a bit sketchy now. I'm really lost. I'm not convinced, which is weird. You'd think it'd just be easy to look at it and say, yeah. I'm still not convinced. I mean, there's this, but then I see like the 8. I'm like, huh? Okay. They're driving on. I think that's just one way, actually. This one's tricky. I can't like look at something and be certain of what I'm even looking at because the quality's really meh. I can read that, right? That to me says mecanico, which I would imagine is mechanic in Spanish, right? That's it. That's all I got. I can't read anything else particularly clearly. And I don't know who the guy is. Where's like sure. Then the year. To me, this looks like the 70s. You think? I don't agree. Like, compare that little camera that was being used versus like this slot. Plus, also just the outfits are like giving early 70s. I'm gonna go with, and the cars are more modern than 50s to 60s, so I'm gonna go 75. 80. There you go. Down the road from where we were. All right. Where does that leave us? We have a 2,000 point gap to try and get this. What? Is that what I'm looking at? Oh god. Is that what you think? I just saw ARM here. But I guess there is Cyrillic here. Oh, it did? Oh, it totally did. Well done, guys. Very good. I would have got baited there. Right. Where's this statue then? Hmm. I'm gonna go with that. Right, the year just looks like the late 60s to me. 67? Maybe a little earlier. Go on then. 59, but it was exactly here. Wow, there we go. We scraped it. Tricky year guesses, I think. Yeah. No, nice job, Blank. We have 4 chevron blocks queued up. No crafting CPUs available, but we could make a 5th one. 400 seconds. Oh god. Okay. We're just we're doing a lot of crafting, and I think a lot of the big storage ones are still doing these crafts. I could cancel this technically because it's already crafting, you know, but Right, here. This and this. Cool. Okay, let me queue up another one. There we go. Right, and then with that, we have 10 keg weapons grade Necrata left and 4,000 neutronium. Yeah, I think we've literally got enough for 8 out of 9 of the chevron blocks. I think we'll run out on the last one. Which is really annoying, but you know. Do you guys, while these things are crafting, fancy a don't wordle? Make more faster. Yeah, I mean, it's been the past like 10 streams have been that, basically. It's going. Again, I'll switch this back on, I guess. Hang on, how much do we use per thing? No, look, we need more neutronium, so I shouldn't turn this thing on, really. It's just the neutronium. Oh. So, how's all this? I mean, it's doing its thing. Chromium is low. That's just the speed of the extractor, I guess. Uh, there's a lot of liquid americium lying around. Well, that's good. The quadri is fine. Yes, more neutronium, please. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's don't wordle. I think. Yeah, it's those void ingots that gotta get crafted. They cost quite a lot. That's the idea. Over the flashbang. There it is. Uh, voids. Oh, there's a V. If it's an ER word, I'm gonna be quite happy. Oh my god. Hava is okay. Surely we can get the word from this. Heavy. Surely the two words remaining are heave and heavy, right? What is this game? You have to you have to not guess the wordle, but you have to always work towards it with the information that you have. So the idea is you want to try and work out what the wordle is as quick as possible, then use your undos, and then guess words that like use similar letters in the same places until until you run out of guesses. Okay, so if it's heavy or heave, that's actually quite good because EA is like a really common thing, right? Obviously we'll do something like um loose first or lolly. Would we need L for any reason? I mean, it's like this, but I could do Poppy, I guess. I didn't really think that through. That's probably fine though. We could do Y words the whole way down, right? We could try. Uh, okay. Now we're at the point where we need to be very strategic about this. Something like this. I could even do double E. I could do needy. Okay, this is fine. And then messy. Surely not. Messy. Uh, Jeffy is not Jiffy, is it? um, hmm, I could do techie. Is crackly? Am I still crackly? Jesse, I could do Jesse. I'd rather do Jetty than techie. Okay, we're good. Right. Nice job, Blank. Yeah, it's really weird. It's very arbitrary when it seems to happen. Still? Sure. I still sound crackly. That's very strange. Still? Alright. How about now? Do I still sound crackly? Here, just quieter? How about now? Do I sound any different now? I shouldn't have done. Interesting. Okay. I've turned myself up a little bit, which might have turned the crackling up again. Right. Well, if the crackling is still here, then it's not my fan, which is nice. Crackling still sounds the same. Okay, hang on. Hello? My mic was just plugged out and then in again. How do we feel about it now? Really? You can't tell. It's from OBS. It's an OBS thing? Really? Is it the noise removal, you think? Okay. The music's off, right? How does it sound now? It's gone with the music going. Oh. Okay, let me get the... Tell me if you can hear it now. It's back. It's back with this music. Yeah, I will. Wow. All right. We're loading it back up again. How's this stuff doing? Should be doing pretty good. We got 3 of these things currently. Right, let me restart the music. Right, how are we doing now with it? With 4 of these things crafting, 3 already in here, that makes 7. Just need 800 neutronium. Alright, cool. Okay, so if it is ever crackling again, it might just be the music player that needs restarting. Interesting. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Right. We've got quite a lot of liquid americium. You can stop. Do neutronium instead. That's it. You're doing the same thing. Pop you round to doing neutronium. Yeah, like literally all of you just blast doing neutronium. Liquid americium and nequadria. Cool. Okay. That should speed up a little bit. Maybe enough to get 1 more of these set up. 750s needed. Okay. And we got plenty of all these. So that should be fine too. So I am going to need one of these guys. There we go. These guys are all set up. I think there is plenty in here so that there won't be a problem. So we are just waiting on a lot of runic plating to get sorted out. Why are you only doing one at a time? At least that one's doing 5. Why are you only doing 1? You're full of dense plates. Hmm. Could be nebula singularities. What do the nebula ones do? Runic engraved plating. Runic engraved plating is one that uses dense enriched naquada. Okay, it is those. Yeah. These are a little slow to craft. In order in their jobs, it's just the nebula one. Thinks it needs rhodium. Why do you think you need rhodium? Because you're trying to craft more causality infusion. But we should be making more here with ruthenium. I might do this. Actually, I might just keep it out when the recipe finishes. And then swap it over. Give the rhodium a bit of chance to build up again. Okay. There we go. And then rhodium. Right, and then if I try and make more of these, we have like no causality infusion available. There's 4 buckets every 41 seconds. This needs 9 buckets. That's not great. Yeah, no wonder this thing is slowed down a bit. Okay. Well, this might help a little bit. Wait, how long? 20 seconds. Okay. $768 in parallel. Was that all of them? That was all of them. Wow. Okay. Hang on. That should give us more of these now, right? Not nearly enough. That makes 13 buckets, which is basically the equivalent of making one more nebula singularity. But yeah, no wonder. What else makes causality in fusion? I mean, bismuth at a lower amount. Otherwise, it is ruthenium or rhodium, both of which have run out ingot-wise. Yeah, make a load of ruthenium real quick. We're gonna get used up pretty quick. Oh, but the fact that it's like making these do it one at a time. Oh my god, that's just upsetting. Oh, lucky us, we got two there. Oh, jeez. Yeah, there's not much more we can do to speed this up. If it's not this, it's the neutronium, either way. This gets us one more nebula singularity. These guys can keep up fine. It's just this stuff. Hey, Omega. $51 engraved plating. Oh my god. 51. When it's doing one at a time like that. Oh, I don't even want to think about it. Uh, the Crystal Crossel? Sure. That's useless. Okay, great. I could try uh alarm. Okay, so there is actually an A in the word. Um, not. Uh, okay. The way this works, Spider, is the information that we get applies to the word that we've guessed, as well as the word on the right. But it's still our job to guess what the word is. But they just throw like they throw these other words at you to try and throw you off. So like dream, right? The M was green, but it was also it would have been green if the word was charm, right? All of this was true if the word was charm. So all the information here was basically useless. So I had to guess. I guessed alarm, which tested the A again, the R again, and the M again. Then the word was dopey, and then M was suddenly grey, and R was grey, which means they're not in the word. But the A was still here, even though the A isn't in dopey, which means the A is actually in our word. Does that make sense? So with Pinky, A and T. That's a good point. A was second. We kind of knew that. Oh, it's A at the end. Huh. BAFTA. We did the F already. Could we double T? Is that gonna be a word? It was, but it was not O or. What a weird word this is. Um, what would go third here? Um, Didn't think that would be a word. But I don't really know what else to do. What if it's like this? Or the other way around? Like I something UTA. None of these are words, man. That's not a word. Okay. None of these are words. Ends in A. And then there's a T there, but there's no double T. And there's no S. Do prion. Well, we can test. We need to test the N again, I guess. So I guess it could be. Let's try this. Ah, there you go. So obviously the P is in repay, so ignore the P being yellow, but the NTA is all right. So it's gonna be this Hunter. There we go. Ooh. Tricky though. Like military hunter, you know? I think it's technically a Spanish word, right? It's a Spanish. It's just like the term you'd use to describe like a military run government. It was hunter, like this. Do 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 do. Military junta is just like a a government run by the military, basically. Yeah, it's like a group of organized leaders. So like a military junta would mean a government run by the military, right? Right. How we? Oh, we can get. Okay. So that leaves us with this situation for the last one. Amazing. I'm really surprised you guys haven't heard of it. I guess it's like a non-English word that's used quite a lot in English. So I guess how that could like slip through. Right. The only other example I can think of where the word is used is in Hearts of Iron 4. If you do the German Civil War path, when you're like the monarchist side of it, you're the German military junta. Hey, Chemcraft, thank you. How's it going? We're incredibly close to the ancient Stargate. This is how it looks on the inside. We have 3 chevron blocks. We're currently crafting 5 more. So we are 1 away. I just need this stuff and then we're good to go. Hence why I was staring at the cat, because we need 4,000 more weapons grade Nequada. Right. So what bits do I actually need for this that I can maybe do now? The Stargate rods are the bit that is expensive that I can't afford to do. Yes and no. So while this is crafting, we've got, let's make another chevron block. But we still need to make the other ring block for that one. The ring block for that one. The ring block for that one. Oh god. Yeah, it's quite a lot. And we are nearing 3 hours. Oh, I wanted to get done today. Oh, it's probably going to be tomorrow, you know. But that's okay. Because I hadn't streamed the last couple days. But now you guys know it's going to be here immediately tomorrow. So you guys will be ready. How's the Acrium doing since we fiddled with it last? It seems okay. Oh yeah, it absolutely is. You know what? You know what we've done? By Oh, these are all repaired. So why are we not refilling these? It costs quite a lot of neutronium to repair these. We don't have much brilliant muon stuff, which comes from injection, mixing, all this stuff. I'm guessing it's because that guy's full. The brilliant muon is also. Oh my god, you're kidding me. That's why you do that, people. That is why you do that. We had sulfuric nickel solution in the injection mixer. Madness. Partition your storage buses, guys. Right, there is the fourth of 9. We currently have 4 more still crafting. We didn't touch it. No, that had been like that the whole time. We had not messed with this thing. It was only then that it actually ran out. And then actually got filled by something that wasn't the stuff. Which that tells me that the fluid storage is probably quite full in the main net. Uh, it seems okay. There's 16 Stargate rods, which will make this thing a little cheaper. We are basically out of neutronium now. Oh, we're not gonna be able to get that last one, are we? How annoying. Right. Well, we have ads in 1 minute. I guess we do the crosswordle. Where do you want it, Spider? I'm thinking at the end, and the bottom right. 3 down. Sorry. Sure. But something ended in T. Ooh, that's weird. What? Where does an H go here? Okay, there's an E. Really? Bruh. What is this? Uh, It's not cloth. Could be. There's no H. Oh. Okay, this probably end. Oh wait, the O doesn't go there. It'd be green. Does this end in an O? Or does this end in O? I'm gonna end in. It's not. Well, it's not gonna end in Q. Come on. Okay. What is this? I'm so bad when words end in T. I just can't think of anything. Oh god. Sorry, what is this word? This word starts and ends in T, and there's an H, and it's not second. Like I can think of tarot, but that hasn't got an H in it. Very good, Omega. Fingers crossed. Nice job. Okay. This music is from the Penguin game on Wii Fit. Uh, wait, no, I want BED. Sure. Why not? That'll do. Um, I need to be careful guessing on that one without the ending of this one. What is this? Vibed? No. Cubed. Be a word. This surely must end OT. Like O here, right? But then what's this? It's back. Okay, let me pause the music again. Is the crackle gone? How annoying. Okay. Of course. Thank you, Hypercrafting. Again, reusing the T doesn't come to me straight away. Right. This one. Unlucky Omega. Wait, can I just guess EE? Okay. Oh, that's rad. That's gonna suck. I think this is assist, not cost. Tin. Oh my god. It's gonna be. I'm gonna do till. Oh my god. It was tip. Hell yeah. Okay, we did it. We're good. Everything's fine. Where does that leave us with this? I mean, they're all crafting. We're a bit low on the causality stuff. And we have 4 chevrons in here. One more of these would cost me that. Which we're pretty close to getting, but we're not quite there yet. So I think what I'm gonna do is leave it there. I don't know. I don't think we could get it in like 50 minutes. If I went for another hour, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, I guess we could plan the nether ore processing for 40 minutes or 50 minutes. No, I know, Omega. I know. Um, realistically, okay, but that seems like completely pointless. I'm gonna be honest. At the moment, that feels very pointless. At least another stuff I'm gonna be using very soon. I mean, almost certainly, but in large quantities, I don't think so. It's always for like, there's no item that needs a lot of. There's no bulk item. I guess this. But I don't know how much of this I'm gonna use, and this seems like very late game. Basically, we've just been using a lot of it to make all the Stargate stuff, and that's why the amount of it has gone down a bit. But we have enough to finish what we're doing, so it's fine. Yeah, but we've got to get to that tier first with all this stuff, right? Right, how does this go? So, highly unstable nether magma goes in a cyclonic sifter, so I could try and get one of those. How much neutronium do you use? 152. Oh, go away. Seriously? Okay, that gets cyclonically sifted into mystical nether magma. Also deactivated nether dust, which I would then activate with a polarizer. Turns that into this. Bloody hell. Okay. Which way do which way do I want to go first? What's the most useful thing that I need out of all this stuff? Mithril? What the hell is Cinder Brew solvent? Yeah, like out of all the nether stuff, which thing do I want to get done first? I'm assuming it's going to be Mithril, but I don't know. Do, 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 do. Oh, go away. Everything's needed equally, and everything uses neutronium. I can't plan ahead with this if it all needs neutronium. And they all need these stupid, annoying... Uh, look at the UEV motor. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to. Starium alloy, adamantine wire, isovol. This is quantum cooled. How do I get the quantum cooler? That needs isovol. And calamatium. More neutronium makers. These are the neutronium makers. Omega. And the past 10 streams we've been trying to make those. And I'm so fed up with it. Right, how do we get to Estol dust? To get to Isavol. We go this way. This dust goes in a heat chamber. I don't want any more heat chambers. When do I get the super compact one? You need ancient netherite. Okay, how do I get ancient netherite? Oh wait, that wasn't the problem, was it? It was something else that was the problem. Right? Ancient netherite is made with gold ingots and ancient debris. Debris-rich nether magma is something we would drill up in the nether. Okay, so we can do that. That's something we can get done first. Get super compact heat chambers, and then suddenly the rest won't feel as bad. Because I hate making those giant heat chambers that kind of suck. Okay, okay, I'm on board. We drill this stuff and get ancient netherite. And it seems really easy. We get this stuff. This stuff is then centrifuged in some really good centrifuge, because wow, look at that. That takes ages as well. It's just a regular centrifuge. That gives us liquid ancient debris that we would fluid solidify into ancient debris, which is then macerated into the dust, which is then put in an EBF with gold and argon to give ancient netherite ingots. And then we use that for a double plate to make the super compact heat chamber. And then this thing is great. I need Zalloy coil for it. Maybe I queue up some. Don't use neutronium. Don't use neutronium. Go away. Okay, chevron block. Well, last one. It's 3,000 neutronium. Why are you guys all off again? We ran out of liquid americium. The power, guys. When do you... Okay. It seems to run out at a similar time, or at least I notice it run out at a similar time. Oh, I don't know, guys. Okay, I get how the debris line works. That's quite easy. The rest of this stuff feels more like the Abydos or processing anyway, just like more involved and annoying, which is great. We'll get through it, but I think I need to just do it as I go. We find castles and they have the Hell Crown. The Hell Crown goes on my head and then I can wear my boots again. We're also going to need the Cryostate Quantum Chiller pretty soon. And then we have to build the Hellforge. I can make these now, which is insane. But I would need UHV pumps and sensors on passive to make these on passive, which sounds like a nightmare. Just for those UV circuits, I mean, geez, I don't know if that's worth it. But it would get me to these guys and a Fusion Mark IV and Mega Parallels. Right, okay. And the Daydream Spire. Oh, okay. Draconic Circuit Assembler. Oh, that's cute. I thought it was going to look a bit more intimidating. It looked adorable. Oh, not more neutronium, please. Not more neutronium. Okay, it's gonna be fine. Oh, I can't wait to get this guy. How close are we to this? Honestly, it's not that far away. Right, no, okay. I think we are stopping. I don't think I can. Uh, get ready for the nether stuff, really, without going there and then just doing it step by step. So I think I am going to leave it there. These guys are crafting. It won't take too long. We're only like, yeah, 3,000 neutronium. That's nothing. We'll get that soon. And then afterwards, I'm hoping that any neutronium we need in the future, we'll have plenty of. What is this? How do I use this to get the Nyan stuff? Oh, who knows? Anyway, right, of course. Oh, and we can use superstate helium-3 to boost our power soon, and that'll be nice. Right. I'm gonna look for a raid. Yes, Omega, I'll see you tomorrow. And we'll get the Stargate tomorrow. Almost certainly. Right, MC Term is live. I think I will send you his way. I don't think anyone is streaming StarTech. No Chemcraft, by looks of things. I guess it's maybe a bit too early. Maybe I should have waited for him. Oh well, it's too late now. We've committed. All right, I will send you his way. Right, thank you guys, and thank you for putting up with the weird crackling that seemed to have happened. Um, we'll almost certainly have the Stargate tomorrow. There is your raid message. Right, I will see you guys then.